How you doing? I just wanted to give a big shout out to Asher 12. Giving the Cash App. God bless you, brother. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. You are definitely a good person. Also, a few other people from the other day. Um, it was Game Time Wrestling, Bio Life Maine. That's both his names. God bless you, brother. These are tough times. Tough times. I'm just trying to keep it together for the family, for my two kids, and it's just really hard because I'm so hurt. I'm so shot. I am so shot. You have no idea how shot I am. Losing my wife and my mom in 2 weeks. People don't understand it, man. They think this is a walk in the park. They're like, "Oh, this is no big deal." They're like, "Man up, man up." I'm like, "Man up." I just lost the two most important rocks in my family, the heartbeats of our family here, the soul of our family, my wife and my mom. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And people are tough on me. They're like, "Yo, you got to be stronger. You got to be." I don't think I could be any stronger. I'm impressed that I'm still even standing. I mean, I don't know how. I really don't know how. But things are starting to get a little crazy for Apefather now. Apefather needs support. I'm hoping that people will start to come through here. My dream is to get my fans here to come together once a month for us, and do a small little cash app. Could be like $10, $15, $20, whatever you could do once a month. Help us get on our feet here. It's kind of like, think of it like the Apefather fan club, and you get to enjoy great entertainment, man. I always loved Boogie Woogie as a kid, Boogie Woogie like Jerry Lee Lewis. Boogie Woogie. So, just trying to do whatever I could do here to be a good dad, a great dad, a super dad for my kids. This is the Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoy, $ capital RICHARD, capital LEVOI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and my last name. Like I said, anyone who does a Cash App, I do a video for you. I actually record and upload a video. I call it the thank you song. What is the thank you song? I do something like that. I do a nice little blues, a nice little jazz thing for you, something like this. Something like that. It's the thank you song. If anybody does a small Cash App, again, my Cash App is the $ Richard Lavoie. $ capital RICHARD. You know how to spell Richard. Then it's LEVOI. So anyway, sometimes somebody calls you, right? And you call them right back, and I guess they're busy. How could it be if someone calls you and you call them right back like a second later they're busy? I never understood that. Never happened to you before. So anyway, I miss my mother so much. Ma, why are you not here? I miss you, Ma. My beautiful mother, Josephine. This is the song I wrote for her. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me. I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. Years passed us by, and I realized. I think I need some water. Give me 1 second. Sinuses all day today. Let's try that again. Josephine. Josephine, you were there to guide me. What's up there? Who is this? Arnold? How you doing, brother? Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me. I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. Back to the future. Years passed us by, and I realize how much I've learned from you. Mistakes I made, you showed me the way to make it all brand new. What happened, Commander 35? You being mean? I don't know. Who knows if this is the real Commander 35? I don't know if it's the fake. This is the fake Commander 35, right? This is the fake one now. That was a mean comment, Commander 35. That's mean. Okay? I don't use people's money for fast food. Let's get this straight. I don't use people's money to eat food. I have money for food. Okay, this is money for my children. We lost $7,000 a month. This is money to pay my mortgage, to pay my bills. Yeah, I was about to say that's the fake commander right there, right? Thank you, Back to the Future. Let me pin that comment. So what's going on, guys? If you don't know, if you're new to the chat, I do a concert to benefit my children. Michael, who's 14, Sophia, who's 11. We had major tragedy strike our family. I'm not the same anymore. Thank you, Commander 35. To prove it's really you, you should make a video. Can I tell you something? You should make a video saying that when you come to my live streams, that you don't talk trash and that you're being like a gentleman, man. I don't know if you would do that, you would prove to me it's really you. You would prove it to me, but he's like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. You did? I gotta go check it out. I'll just go check it out. So when you say you uploaded a video, is it that your videos you talk trash? Is that what it is? And then when you come to my live streams, you're nice? Like, which one is it? Is that how it works? The videos, it's like carte blanche to talk garbage. Look, for the people out there who think what I'm doing is wrong, okay? Because I know a lot of you do. I'm a piano player, guys, and I see nothing wrong, and I don't care what anybody says, with playing music and getting entertainment tips. That's it. Because in essence, that's all I'm doing. All I'm actually doing is playing music for entertainment tips. Now, if you really think there's something wrong with that, then you should really look yourselves in the mirror, because I think you are a Norman Bates psychopath. Okay, there's nothing wrong. I am not. You cannot force people to give you an entertainment tip. You understand? See, this is what people don't understand. Like these haters that come here, they call you a beggar. They say you're begging. You're a beggar. You're a scammer. Okay. Well, Commander 35, do you feel I'm harming anybody that I'm playing the piano? I'm asking you a simple question. If I'm playing the piano, right, and I'm telling people what's happening in my life. Listen, I'm telling them the truth. The truth is, we had tragedy in our life. My wife passed away, my mom passed away, and I'm telling them what's happening. I'm saying we're going through an extremely tough time. I'm being honest. But I'm saying I'm using my music talents, I'm using my music abilities to entertain. And in exchange for my entertainment, if you would like to give an entertainment tip to help my family, God bless. What's wrong with that? I mean, I get people all day long in the comments like are so bent out of shape over this. They are so like you have no idea. They're like, you're a beggar, you're a scammer, you're the lowest piece of garbage. And I'm like, but why? Because I'm playing the piano? What's so bad about that? I don't understand, because I read these comments. I don't get it. Maybe people are jealous. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because they would like to get people to give them entertainment tips. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been playing the piano since I'm 10. Go learn the piano. What am I, 47? I've been playing the piano for, say, 37 years. Go learn the piano. Go make some YouTube videos, and good luck, all right? Best of luck. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. As far as people that love the Apefather, that support the Apefather, I love you too. You don't necessarily have to give anything to me if you can't. But if you can, we are going through a tough time. Like I was talking to this guy the other day, Andrea out in Italy. He's one of my, ape brothers from the old days. He's like, Apefather, I remember when you were giving like tens and tens of thousands of people, thousands of dollars to people. Like he was like meeting me. I was helping people. I was helping people in need. And I was like, that's correct. That is 100% correct. I did help a lot of people because I was in a different position back then. I was in a good financial position, and people called me up, Apefather, I haven't eaten in a couple of days. I said, here's a couple of hundred. Apefather, my car broke down. Here's a couple of hundred. Apefather, my house burned down. I heard everything. My wife's pregnant. My mother passed away. I felt bad for everyone. I said, here's 300, 400. I was giving money away to everybody. And that's the way I think the world should be. When you are in a good position and other people are not in a good position, I do believe you should be charitable. You should be generous. Now, I'm not a charity, just so that you understand. I'm not a 501c. You're not getting a tax deduction if you give me anything, but it's an entertainment tip. It's a tip for entertainment purposes. Anyway, let's see. Commander 35 says, I personally don't care what you do because it's America, as I said. Just like I don't have an issue if people trash talk you. It's freedom of speech, as long as nobody is hurt in the process. Well, I agree and disagree with that comment. Jessica, how you doing? I agree and I disagree with Commander 35 when it comes to freedom of speech. Look, I am a patriot. I love America. I feel, though, freedom of speech, I hate to say this, I don't believe in censorship because I know you guys are going to get upset. But I think that freedom of speech sometimes goes a little too far. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, I've had cases with Detective Pikachu posting my children online in a very, very disgusting manner. You understand? Like, photoshopping my kids with like these disgusting, things, like pornographic things. I had to report it to X. X took it down. It took them a long time, but no, you see, that's going too far, man. When people mess with kids, I'm sorry. I disagree. I don't believe that's freedom of speech. I believe that's slander. I believe that's disgusting. Thank you, Back to the Future. Back to the Future says, I believe they are jealous, Apefather. They don't like seeing people giving you money, but you're not twisting people's arm, right? I don't see anything wrong. Thank you. Look, and when Commander 35 says that people are not hurt, well, that could hurt children. Listen to me. What that guy, Detective Pikachu, did, Commander 35, you have to say that does hurt them in a way because that's very humiliating. And, if you read up on bullying and if you read up on things online, it's a very serious problem. I see you. So you agree with that, but that's what he was doing. Chad Clifford here, hostile takeover. I'm not bent out of shape over your current way of trying to raise money. As long as you remain honest, I'm good. I am honest. Listen to me. Everything I'm saying, everything I'm saying is true. There's literally nothing that I have said on this live stream that is not true. My wife unfortunately passed away. I wish that wasn't true. I wish, listen, I'll tell you what, I wish it wasn't true. I wish that I would tell everybody, keep their money. Give me back my wife. I'm so disgusted that my wife is not here. Today we're having Sophia's beautiful, beautiful play. And I'm crying my eyes out. I can't stop crying. My heart hurts. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't believe this is my real life. I just can't effing believe this is real life. How is it possible that my wife was okay just a few months ago and now she's not? I just don't understand it. It feels like effing punishment. I do. You want me to tell you the truth? I feel like I'm being punished. I don't know why. I mean, I get it. People are like Apefather. She had cancer for 10 years. You got to understand that. This is my problem. I have a lot of problems with it, though. People don't know. My biggest problem is she was 46 years old. She was very, very young, my wife. That's my biggest problem. The second problem is that she didn't really display she was sick for a lot. Like, if you look at some of Jennifer's old videos, like Wigglicious channel, AMC, she looked great. My daughter was saying that she looked amazing. Even up until my daughter's birthday in January, it's like January 7th, she was singing to her, hugging her. We had a wonderful family day. Just a few days later, unfortunately, she got that aspiration pneumonia, but I don't know, guys. I can't deal with it, man. No, my daughter's a beautiful girl. She's gonna have a great play. But it's just hard to do this stuff, Jessica, without my wife. You don't understand. It's like my wife loved this stuff. Listen to me. This is the stuff that my wife, Jennifer, lived for. My wife lived for her family. It was all about her family. That's it. So when there was stuff like this, like, Sophia had to dance or Sophia has to play, oh my God, this would make my wife so happy. You know what it is, Commander 35? She didn't look like a girl that was exhausted. That's the thing I'm trying to make you understand. She never portrayed, look, like you think of someone with cancer, right? What's the first thing you think of, right? You think of someone losing a lot of weight. You think of someone, like kind of, I don't want to get into it, but I've seen some people like really suffer with cancer. And my wife didn't seem like that to me. I'm going to be honest. I'm just saying from my perspective, she didn't really lose weight. She was her normal weight. She was, functioning well, walking, talking, eating, you know, doing things. She was fine, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, I was her caretaker. Like, in other words, I helped her with everything. It was all done with assistance. But I didn't see signs of a person dying. I didn't see signs. Look, no different. It was no different than the way I took care of my mom. It was just I was helping both of them. I was helping my mom. I was helping my wife. But I didn't see a person that, in my opinion, like the way you're stating it, was suffering. Like if I look, obviously, if I saw my wife in a suffering situation for a very long time, I would agree with you. Who wants to live like that? Nobody. But that, like I'm trying to explain it to you. Up until the last minute, she was okay. Like I was just telling my daughter the other day, like, all right, so we'll go back in time to just October. October, I was like, we had the most amazing Halloween. November, when she came back from the hospital, we had a big Thanksgiving dinner. Christmas was great. January, the beginning of January was good. I know, Jessica, God bless you. Jessica's dealing with a lot in her life. Jessica's dealing with a lot. God bless her. God bless Jessica. You're possibly right, Commander 35. And I thought about that she maybe wasn't sharing that she was in pain. But she did it in such a way, I got to tell you, it was pretty shocking. She must, I don't know, I can't figure it out. I know that the cancer wasn't responsible technically for what happened to my wife. It was the aspiration pneumonia. It was cancer related because of the cancer in her brain that traveled to the spinal cord. But look, I'm not going to tell you guys, look, this is the bottom line, all right? The thing that affected me about my wife's passing and my mother's passing, let me just read this here. God bless you, Jessica. The thing that affects me is how quickly it happened. That's all. It happened too fast. I mean, in the case of my mom, it happened really fast. In the case of my mom, it happened in 10 minutes. My mom passed away in 10 minutes. It doesn't seem possible. I don't know. Oh, my head. It's hard, man. Commander 35, a lot of people say this to me, and I don't think people understand. Like, I go out a lot. See, you want to know what it is with haters? I'll give you an example, okay? I feel like you guys, like, to a certain degree, I'm not calling you a hater, but you've been a hater for a while. But you guys can't make up your mind with me. So it's either I'm eating out too much, like here's all the statements. They're like, "Hey, father, you're eating out too much, right? Stop, eat at home." They'll say, or another thing they'll say, "Hey, father, you're going out too much. You're always out. Stay at home." But that'll be the flip side of the coin. "Hey, father, you're home too much. Go out." Hey, father, don't eat at home. Film a video at a restaurant. Commander, I go out. I go out. You don't see me playing basketball in the arcades with the kids. You don't see me doing all that stuff. I do it every night. You don't see me going to the movies. I do things. Going to the plate tonight to see my daughter. So there's a fake Jessica, right? I see it. There's a fake Jessica. Right, Jessica? There's a fake Jessica here. Yes, I see her. I got rid of it, Jessica. Jack Clifford, good to talk to you, brother. I'm glad you got no problem with me. I mean, if this is all the real people here, it's pretty amazing to me, right? You know, Chad Clifford, Commander 35. They're being somewhat nice to me, somewhat cool to me. I appreciate that. For the people who really do care about the Apefather, you know, consider helping me and my family get back on track, get back on our feet with a very small cash app where I will do a service for you, okay? Here's my cash app right there. It's also pinned. The comment is pinned. It's the $ Richard Lavoy, capital RICHARD LE as in Victor OI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. $ Richard Lavoy. This is my cash app for entertainment tips. Anyone who gives a small entertainment tip, I will record a video for you called the thank you song and upload it on YouTube in the shorts. Yeah, I'm tired, I tell you. Don't sleep that well. You know, what my dream is to get like a whole bunch of people that are Apefathers fans to kind of come together as one united family, you know, once a month type of thing. Or once a month could be $10, 50, $20 to continue Apefather being the great entertainer he is on YouTube. I just need that support, man. So this way I can make this my full-time gig, my full-time job, and I can do a lot of entertainment for all of you. A lot of entertainment, non-stop entertainment. We just got to get Apefather in that position again where he could be a full-time YouTuber. And the only way you could do that is by doing these cash apps. Like I said, if you don't have cash app, we could do a super chat. We'll work that out later. But the thing is that super chats take about 2 months and there's high fees versus cash apps that are instant and no fees. I have very little fees. You know what it is, Commander? People are going to just want to give whatever they want to give. I've had people give me $100 cash apps. I've had people give me a $500 cash app. I've had someone give me $1,000 cash app. People are going to do whatever they want to do. Then I had somebody give me a $1 cash app. I have people give me $10 cash apps. So it's not really about the tiers. It's just that people do whatever they want to do. That's what I've learned. People do whatever they want to do. If someone wants to give you $50, it doesn't matter what you offer them. It doesn't matter what you say. They're gonna give you $50. If someone wants to give you $100, it doesn't matter what you say or do. They're gonna give you that. It's really up to that person. So it's the same deal. Once again, this is the Cash App. Dollar sign Richard Lavoy, dollar sign capital RICHARD, capital LEVOI. No space, no underscore in between my first and last name. What are those benefits going to be? What benefits? Are you talking about benefits for me or benefits for you? Benefits for who? Benefits for me is that look, I lost my wife. I lost my mom. I lost our household monthly income because I was the caretaker for my wife and mom, and we lost around $7,000. So the benefit for me is going to be to pay the bills, to survive. I don't start with Ape Island, man. Can I just get rid of this guy again? I guess I'm tired, man. I might consider that one day. Commander 35. We'll see. Tired, man. I'm gonna be like the only YouTuber who falls asleep on a live stream. Imagine like on a live stream for like 2 hours. I'm like sleeping. I'm like this. That's right, Jessica. The most important thing is caring. Let me tell you something. When you lose everything in your life, like I did, okay, I have my beautiful kids, thank God, I have my kids. But when you lose your wife, when you lose your mom, I never had fear like this before. The fear I have a lot of fear now. The fear is like who really loves me? Who cares about me? Who cares about my kids? I never felt like this before. I mean, obviously, I love my kids, but I'm just saying, like, who else loves me? Who else loves my kids? It's sometimes I get nervous because you think, like, okay, if anything ever happens to me, God forbid, who's going to take care of the kids? I love you, Jessica. I know you do. Why am I tired for? Probably because I don't sleep. That's the reason. Oh, let's get rid of fake Jessica. Hold on. Oh, shit. I got rid of the wrong one, I think. Shit. Wait. What did I just erase? I'm sorry, Jessica. You're back. I'm sorry, Jessica. Are you back, Jessica? I see it. I see it, Jessica. You're back. Sorry about that, Jessica. Right. I got rid of them. So anyway, moving along, Apefather's trying to figure out a way to get people to you want to hear what the motivation is? The motivation is I love you, Jessica. Sorry. The motivation is keeping Apefather on YouTube. Now you might say that's not motivation. It is motivation because I'm going to continue to entertain you. I'm going to continue to make you laugh, smile, listen to music. talk about deep conversations about our emotions, about our family, about everything in our lives. And it's all a part of my YouTube channel. Just to entertain you, to be your best friend. But in order for that to happen, I need your support. I need your support. Without your support, I can't do it. Where is this thing? Sorry. There it is. That's the support I need. It's the Cash App. $ Richard Lavoy, $ RICHARDLEVOI. I should do philosophical debates. So what was your video about Commander 35 before I watch it? Was it a positive video? Was it a negative video? A little bit of both? What was it about? I'm gonna go check out Commander 35. One second. I suppose you said you put a video up. Let me just check. What the F was that?
He doesn't really think before he speaks or does anything. He's always been like that. What he did the other night at the bar, that was